Hi everybody, thanks for checking out my review for this Wi-Fi security camera by 4S Dot. This is the outdoor version that I purchased specifically because it's waterproof, and it also apparently has pretty good quality video, so I decided to pick it up and give it a shot. So just real quick, what comes in the box: obviously you get your camera, you get a Wi-Fi cable, you get the power cord, a quick guide, you get the mount, you get some screws as well as some anchors. This is the antenna, and then inside this, I took it out because I wanted to try it. Inside this bag is this little Allen wrench. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to screw the antenna into the side here. And then in order to, so you just put that in whatever position you want. And then in order to adjust the angle of this mount here, because these are the screws that you're going to actually put it through. In order to adjust that, all you're going to do is just loosen this right here. It's hard to do from behind the camera, sorry. Alright, so you're going to loosen that, and then you can adjust it. Then when you get it in the position you want, you just retighten it. Alright, so without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this. I'm going to plug the power cord into here, and then the Ethernet cable here. Basically all you do is you plug it in like this, and then you're going to plug it into the back of your wireless router. So this is the way that you get it started. Just plug it into one of the extra ports there. And your router obviously is going to be different, but just plug it into one of the extra ports, and you have to have it wired to actually get it to play on the app. So let me plug it in and I'll be right back. Alright, so now we have everything connected in. So one thing that I did notice that I was really happy about is they actually give you a really good power cord. I have some IP cameras. I own several. This is only my second outdoor camera, but I own several IP cameras, and a lot of them give you really short power cords, so it limits where you can actually mount it. So this is several feet long. You should be able to get wherever you want to go. I was really pleased about that. All right, so power cord plugged in there, Ethernet cord plugged in here. This button, the next one over here, is actually just a reset switch, so it's just uncapped. There's the reset button. Make sure it's capped when it's outside to help keep it waterproof. And now we're ready to install the app. So the app that you're going to want is called Camera High, or Cam High. There's also a High Cam that's rated a lot more poorly than this one, at least on Android, so get Cam High. Alright, so it's going to ask you, can it take pictures and video? Obviously you're going to need to say yes for that, because that's what this app is for. You're going to do add camera. Oh, there you go. Make sure your Wi-Fi is turned on, and that you're connected to whatever one that is, whatever the same router that your camera is plugged into. All right, you're going to do search for camera in LAN, and there it is. Sorry, it's having a hard time focusing on that. So I'm going to just do this. All right, so here's the camera. It's going to, the username by default is admin. The password also is admin. Obviously, you're going to want to change that. And it says it's online, so let's go ahead and click on it to open it, and there it is. So that's a really easy install. There you go. You can see that's the box. It's upside down, but that's a super easy install. So now what we need to do is actually change some settings on this. So you're going to hit this button over here. This is all of your settings. So the first thing you're going to want to do is change your password. Obviously I'm not going to do that on screen here. You can set your alarms, which is good. So this is the motion detection. We'll do normal. And we're going to do, there we go. All right, let's see. I may have to change, oh, it hasn't saved yet. All right, and then the other thing that you're going to want to do is this Wi-Fi settings. So you're going to click Wi-Fi setting, Wi-Fi manager. So now all you're going to do is set your whichever network is yours. You put in that information. The camera will reboot and it will save that information so that it doesn't have to be plugged in. At that point, you can unplug this little the Ethernet port there. So what I'm going to do now then is I'm going to mount this outside so we can get some quality uploads, so you can actually see the quality of it, and so can I, because I actually want to see it. It looks great right now. It really does. I mean, it looks really good right now. So let's, all right. Let's go ahead and get this mounted outside, and I'll be right back with you. All right, I wanted to point something out for you here. So I'm going to get back into this because I want to show you the alarm. So we're going to go in settings, alarm setting. We're going to do motion detector on, sensitivity high. You hit apply. It's going to tell you that it's saved successfully. I'm going to turn off my autofocus here for a second so you guys can see what's going on. Then you have to set the action with the alarm. So I turned on this up here. You turn on this notification here, the alarm notification. That sends one to the app itself. You can also tell it to send you an email. If you do that, if you want an email, you're going to have to come down here to the email setting, and you got to input your information. If you have like a Gmail or something, you can find all of this information. So the SMTP server, just Google it. You can find it, the server port, all of that, and then your Gmail or whatever email address, username and password. Where do you want it to send? What's the subject going to be? Okay, so you have to set all of that up. So the alarm itself, you can see that's the alarm. Then you can click it and it'll come up and tell you that you have an alarm. Now here's the one flaw that I see with it. So I'm going to go ahead and exit. And oops, let me exit out of this. So here's all my alarms as I was testing it. The big problem that I see with this is that if you don't have that app open, nothing happens. So this is an app issue, it's not a camera issue. So there are other apps that work, so I'm going to go ahead and give a couple others a try and see if I can find one that works a little better than the app that they recommend with it, because that alarm setting, that's kind of frustrating. So the camera itself is awesome. I've been playing with there's my alarm for that motion that it just detected. So I've been playing around with the quality of it and checking some things out. The quality of the camera is really good. So I'm going to show you, I'll show you that. I'm still getting there, but I wanted to show you the one flaw that I find. So far I'm very pleased with the camera. Maybe 4 stars on the app. The app runs extremely smoothly, which is awesome. And I'm really trying to decide if I don't like the way that it's set up. Because with all the other apps, what it does, it still has to run in the background in order for it to trigger the alarm, because it's a push notification. So this one is a little more straightforward. I think it's a little more honest that, if you have it open, it'll work. If you don't have the app open, it's not going to work. Whereas the other ones, they tell you that the app's closed and it's actually still running. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. But anyway, I'm going to try a couple other apps. I will let you guys know if I find one that works a little differently. And stay tuned because I'm going to give you some sample footage here. All right, so I have it mounted here. I just wanted to show you guys, this is where I'm going to keep it, but I wanted to show you the screw holes here are right behind this plastic collar. So all you do is slide that collar out, put the screws in, slide the collar right back in place. Makes for a really clean installation. Also wanted to show you some of the live footage. And this is during the daytime. Nighttime is still really good. The night vision on this is excellent. But the video quality itself is a little degraded, and that's been the case with every single camera that I've owned. You can still make everything out perfectly clear though. It's just running on infrared, so it's different. But as far as the camera goes, I really like the camera. The camera itself looks good. It's easy to install. It's easy to connect. You can see the quality is excellent. I was going to do a screenshot for you, but my app that I had to do the screenshot wasn't working very good, and it was degrading the video quality. So I think it's better just to show you that this is what it looks like on the other phone. Excellent quality. The app itself started working after I told you it wasn't, where it would send the alarm even with the app closed, but it would only do it sometimes. So I'm not 100% sure on the app. Really, the camera itself, 5 stars easily. The app, I would say probably 4 stars, just because the alarm setting is a little wonky right now, but I suspect that they'll get that fixed if we leave some feedback. That's a good thing about the app. That's the part that they can fix easy. I still definitely recommend the camera. I think, combined maybe 4.5 stars. Amazon doesn't let me do that, so I'm not sure exactly If I'm going to give it 4 or 5 stars, I'm going to play around with it a little bit more. But I think that you're going to be really happy with this camera. It does outperform a lot of the other outdoor cameras, and it outperforms the other one that I tried as well. So I definitely recommend the camera. I think that you're going to be really happy with it.